Sacco and Felix, New York and New Jersey's premier attorneys at law. Their team brings decades of experience across a wide range of practice areas. Whatever life brings, they're your legal team. From everyday matters to complex cases, they've got you covered with the experience you need and the results you want. Because when life gets complicated, they make it simple. SaccoFilas.com. SACCOFILLAS.com. 2 C's, 2 L's. Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi. Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
I'm more interested in the bigger picture because I'm always looking at myself and all of us as an organism. That's who I think we are. What are we? Constantly. I love to step back, and I have these thought experiments. And one of them I always want to have is I want to have this. I want to be a liaison with somebody from another planet who comes here. And I try to explain to them things like sports, religion, fashion, language, argument, cursing, anger, emotions. I would imagine that somebody from another planet would not have emotions. I don't know if getting angry is something that I think I would imagine much of what we do normally would have been lost evolutionarily by a superior species who is much, much better than we are. But I'm going to ask you the question, and I want you to answer this. And I want you to imagine that I am from another planet. I'm not a human. I'm not of this realm. I'm from elsewhere. Because I know you're fascinated in me and my people and my critters, but I'm going to ask you a question. We're fascinated with you, earthlings, as well. Anybody care to answer this one? Why do humans, I've noticed this, memorialize war with monuments and ceremonies and movies, yet you struggle to remember this thing called peace with the same intensity? In fact, that's almost perhaps maybe it's presumed. Or you don't seem to think of people who've done something good. You're like, oh, okay, that's nice. Where's Einstein's statue? Where is that? Why do we love war? It's been not just us. Since Caesar, go down the list. There is something about it. Genghis Khan. There is something about bellicosity. Why is that? The warrior dances with wolves. We love the idea of the brave warriors, tribal spears. We love this. It is in our DNA. What is our sports? War. It's exactly what it is. Football? Hello. Well, why is that? What does it say about you that the same act, and help me with this one, that is called heroism by one side is an atrocity by the other? Explain that one to me. Is that called moral relativism? What do you call that one? Just work with me on this. Anytime you want to weigh in, I'm just curious because I love your analysis. Because this is difficult, because sometimes I want to take you to the abstract, to the abstruse, a little bit different. This is the other side of midnight. Remember this. Do we report war to inform people or to shape emotion and allegiance? Think about that one. What is the goal of this? Is it to fill you in? And what happens when both of your sides, so to speak, let's assume you have two political sides. What if both of them actually report everything identically? Is war, this is my question, remember, I'm somebody from outer space. Is war an aberration of humanity or a recurring expression of something that's kind of like embedded in us or maybe organic? Is it kind of who we are? Do we just do things? Would we be at war no matter what? If you started us put us on another planet, not another planet, another island, and you took humans and you put them, and they somehow, I guess, were to develop independent, how they be fed or whatever, what would they do? I respectfully submit that humans would communicate. They would have language. Language. We have language. Dolphins don't have language. They have communication. We have language. We have tense, and we have all types of interesting things. But we would do that. We would also have some kind of competition. We would have some kind of sport. We would have some physical endeavor. We would dance. Humans have this inherent love of dance. Not I, mind you. As the great Marcus Tullius Cicero said, no sane man will dance. If ever you see me dancing at a party, somebody slip me something. I'm not well. But that's it. Let me start with that. All of you brave philosophers and the like, can you follow this? Remember, I don't want to go into this. This is not about Trump versus Biden. No. That's boring. I want you to talk about the bigger picture.
This is Greg Kelly. Donate now to Toys for Tots, which works year-round. Go to toysfortots.org. Toys for Tots supports children in need throughout the year with programs like the Toys for Tots Literacy Program. Established in 2008, it has provided over 63 million books to disadvantaged children. The Toys for Tots Literacy Program is committed to providing disadvantaged children with direct access to books and educational resources that enhance their ability to read and communicate effectively. Go to toysfortots.org.